Oh, that's interesting. Oh, hang on, let me see. I've just had a Facebook message from a paragliding mate of mine. Hello bud, just had a quick flight over Putsborough, which is the hill that juts out from the side of Woolacombe, and I noticed an orange looking glider in the brambles. It's about 10 metres or so below the path. Is it one of yours? Cheeky. Like I'd lose one. Well, that's interesting. And he's actually given me a rough area of where it is on the side of Putsborough. So I think I better go and check that out. Because if memory serves me right, when I fly my hang glider there, that bit's not too steep. A lot of it towards the end of Putsborough is, yeah, near vertical. But that doesn't look, if it is where it is he says it is. So, better go and give that a look. So, I got it at no real great risk to myself. I've got one bit of the wing, I've got the fin, and I've got the rest of the glider. To be fair to whoever lost it, it was stuck nose down in bracken, and it is, by the feeling of the weight of this, somebody was flying it in very windy conditions and it had whacked itself well into the ground. Interesting enough, I don't know whether that's animals have done this, but it's got like this sort of erosion. Whether an animal's having a nibble on this for nesting or not, I don't know. Anyway, it seems in reasonable nick. Now, it has this long CAA registration number, so I am going to now, first port of call, as I'm going to ring the BMFA, and then I'm going to ask their advice, and then I'm also going to go onto the CAA website and then see what the number produces. I've obscured the number at the moment for obvious reasons, because I'd like to get it back to its true owner if he still wants it. So I was just going to have a quick look for safety's sake. Okay, so I'm removing that battery. That's going to get put somewhere safe. It looks heavily corroded to me around the terminals. I'm just going to stick one of my little Futaba receivers in there, and a little Overlander 300 milliamp hour battery. Well, bugger me. It still goes. Yeah, well, would you believe it? It's a bit of a noise. And it's obviously a windy day. But anyway, let's see if we can find the owner. Well, welcome back on an update on the Dreamflight Weasel that I found. I rung the BMFA and told them I am a BMFA member, and I've found a small radio controlled glider with the operator number on it, and what should I do? The lady very kindly said that the BMFA didn't deal with stuff like that, and that I should ring the CAA, which is fine. So I then rang, and I've emailed the CAA. So I went to their drone page. There is only one contact number, and I also emailed them. I've not heard anything back. And for clarity, this will now be my 7th call over 5 days to ring the CAA. So this is call 9.
Thank you for contacting the Drone Registration and Education Service. We are currently experiencing high call volumes from BMFA members who have received a reminder for
How
the
many
operator
BMFA
review.
people are ringing the CAA on a daily
Renewal will be
basis is what I
completed
want to
within
know.
the next 2 weeks. No. Good afternoon, you're through to the CAA, how can I help?
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Nick Chitty. I live down in North Devon. I have just found a radar controlled model glider with the operator number on it, and I'm wondering if you could help me to trace the owner. I am a member of the BMFA. Okay, my friend, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. So, that will be the next step, I'm guessing, is we now contact the CAA, and apparently we have to go to the UAV inquiries at caa.co.uk. So I will push on with that, and let's see how we get on. So an update on the Dreamflight Weasel I found. It's been 4 days. Now, if you remember the last conversation I had with the gentleman at the CAA, I rang them at drone registrations and they gave me a different email to say that I needed to email them, which I then promptly did because that was the correct course of action. I then had a email telling to me that my email had been received and they would work on it within the next 10 days. Interestingly enough, the email that I got back was from the original email from drone registration. So yesterday, so it's 4 days later, drone and model aircraft registration have sent me this. Dear sir, thank you for your email. This is fantastic news. Apologies you've not been able to get hold of us over the phone. I have located the owner of the model aircraft and he'd be very grateful if you could contact him so we could arrange coming to collect it. I have spoken with him, he's happy for me to pass on his details. Here are his contact details. So, I'm going to give the gentleman a call. I think it's inappropriate for me to do the call on a video because that gentleman might not even want to be recognised. But I will ask him. I'm going to get back to you straight away when I've spoken to him. So I've just spoken to the owner. He is over the moon. It's his favourite plane, absolutely loves it, and apparently one of the wings became disconnected, which is one of the sort of travelling things of this. So Mr. Kane Barnish, I got his permission to use his name. Here's your glider, mate, and it's coming back to you. Happy days.